Emotional maturity in relationship. Most people lack this. Love without emotional maturity doesn't heal, it hurts. Many people want love, but very few are emotionally ready for it. That's why relationships don't fail because of lack of love, but because of lack of maturity. Therefore, we must learn to take responsibility for our emotions. Emotionally mature people don't say, "You made me angry." They said, "I'm angry and I need to process this." Your partner is not responsible for managing your emotions. You are. You are absolutely responsible for managing your emotions. So try as much as you can to be responsible for managing your emotions. How then can we communicate without attacking? Immaturity shouts, yes, but maturity explains. They explain. I say it again. When you claim to be mature, then you must learn to explain things rather than attacking. If every conversation turns to blame, insults, or silent treatment, that's not communication, that's emotional violence. Yes, some people are fond of, you know, relying or falling back to silent treatment. I'm sure that most of you listening to me, myself inclusive, have fallen victim of silent treatment as a way of managing emotions. But no, if you do that, it is no longer communication, it is emotional violence, and we must learn to communicate rather than keeping quiet or giving the silent treatment or blaming or insulting. No, let's learn to communicate our emotions. That takes me to setting healthy boundaries. It is important for us to set healthy boundaries in our relationship. Love without boundaries becomes control. Boundaries are not walls, they are guidelines for respect. Boundaries are not walls, they are guidelines for respect. Emotionally mature people can say no without guilt and hear no without anger. Can you hear no without anger? You have to reevaluate yourself. Then we must always learn to choose growth over ego. Immaturity asks who is right, but maturity asks what is right. When ego wins, relationship loses. Growth means apologizing, learning and changing, not defending bad behavior. Growth means apologizing, learning and changing, not defending bad behavior. Love doesn't grow where attraction lives. Love does not grow where attraction lives. Love grows where maturity lives. And the most attractive things you can bring into any relationship is emotional growth. Did you hear that? The most attractive things you can ever bring into any relationship is emotional growth. Did this speak to you? Well, if this spoke to you, please subscribe to my channel and I will see you in my next video where I will be talking about red flags people ignore because of love. Red flags that people ignore because of love. Are there any red flags you are ignoring because you are in love with someone? Well, join me as we explore that in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this video to someone who needs to listen, and I'll see you soon. Have a beautiful day.